And so Dan Ives, who just last week had raised his unofficial price target to 1.6 trillion, which would have been about $540 a share or something like that. A week later, today, raised his unofficial price target to 2 trillion, giving the AI side of things a 1 trillion valuation all by itself. So that was some evidence of what you're talking about.
Yeah, and Dan's usually ahead of this. There are a few analysts that like to get ahead of it, and what you've seen happen over the last couple of days, which have also been a catalyst to the stock, is a lot of analysts running after it and chasing it. And again, that will continue because it comes down to what are these analysts factoring back to our original conversation? What's their time horizon and what are they factoring in? And everything is not going to pop off the Bloomberg terminal and tell you exactly what to do. You have to there has to be critical thinking involved, and you have to understand like what the company is building. Is it fundamentally distinguished, unique? And it turns out a lot of these decisions that Tesla have been making are being proven correct. And then you have GM, have a special call yesterday with analysts on changing their direction with Cruise.
Right.
And they directly cited, increased competition in this robotaxi realm, and they also directly cited going, to end to end on their choice for autonomy. And this is something I think people just need to understand. They think these big companies like have everything figured out and know what they're doing, and in reality, they don't. And the ones that actually have these things somewhat figured out with some variations, actually Tesla, he does these long-term master plans. And then inside of those master plans, which usually span 5 years or more, he has smaller plans inside of those master plans that the team is executing to. But the team can always fall back to that master plan. In these other companies, they've wrong strategies, and that's why you saw Ford exit Argo AI. Now you're seeing Cruise exit. You're seeing GM exit the Cruise robotaxi side. Now here's some insight. Who hired all those people at Cruise? Their former CEO, Kyle Vogt. What's Kyle Vogt saying on the outside? This GM leadership is a bunch of dummies. So the people that are working in Cruise right now inside of the GM umbrella, they're probably feeling like, I got to get out of here at some point. And there's all these startups that'll take them to work on, autonomy and real world AI. So I think GM's in a lot bigger trouble than they're actually saying. And you should also realize that these companies many of them just don't know what they're doing. Why did Uber and Cruise make an autonomy robotaxi deal about 3 months ago? I think it was the end of August, beginning of September. Why did they do that?
Yeah.
You don't think Cruise, I think they knew within 90 days, like we have no plan to be able to do this and get the scale? And you don't think Uber had the ability to go in and vet and see what they're doing? This just tells you that there is a lot more going on under the covers in terms of just not knowing what they should be doing than these companies tend to project.
If you happen to be a big fan of the Cybertruck, you might also be interested in this super fun Cybertruck refrigerator magnet and bottle opener. It is made out of super thick stainless steel, just like the Cybertruck, and it has this giant magnet on the back, so it's going to hold a lot of stuff on your refrigerator. It's an amazing gift, and it comes in that great gift box that you saw before that uses a magnet opener, just almost like an Apple box, like when you get Apple products. You can buy it on Amazon for $29.95, or you can buy it direct from me by sending $25 to paypal.me/Randy Kirk, all in lowercase letters. Please indicate whether you want the stainless steel look or maybe you'd like to have this very clever camo version. And then if you're not in the US, please add $20 for freight. If you'd like more than one, please check the information below to get pricing, as well as all that information I just told you will be repeated in the information below. So once again, think about joining the channel, getting the up-to-date Tesla news every single day. I think you'll be glad you did.